Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 21st of February 1983, and the title is The Power of Silence. Today, at Amrit Vela, Bap Dada went on a tour to see all his children everywhere. While on the tour, Bap Dada looked at the preparations made by the Shakti and Pandav armies to see to what extent the armies have become ever ready and powerful with all the weapons. Are you waiting for time, or are you making preparations to keep yourselves constantly complete? Therefore, today Bap Dada, the army general, went to see the armies. The main thing is the power of silence victorious over the power of science? Baba was saying to what extent you have attained the power of silence, both collectively and individually. With the practical fruit of the power of science, to what extent are you able to, or have already transformed yourself, the atmosphere, your attitude, and sanskars? Today, Baba checked the power of silence in the laboratory of all of you soldiers in the armies to see how much you are able to experiment. It is necessary to maintain self-awareness and also to speak knowledge. But according to the present time, all souls want to see visible fruit. They want to see visible fruit, which means the practical proof. Therefore, you experiment on your body using the power of silence. In the same way, souls of the world want to see what percentage you are able to experiment with the mind, with actions, with relations, and contexts. All Brahmin souls want to experience themselves to be the most special of all special souls in the form of visible proof. The result, according to the importance of the power of silence, is that there is less systematic experimentation with this power. There is a great desire. There is also that knowledge, but you must now continue to move forward by experimenting, while experiencing the refined attainment of the power of silence and using it for yourself and others. You now have to pay more attention to this. Souls of the world and souls who come into contact and relationship with you have to realize that they are receiving rays of peace from this special soul or special souls. All of you should give the experience of being a mobile sacred place of peace, Shanti Kund. Your creation, a tiny, fiery, is able to give the experience of light from a distance, so that anyone who sees it, even from a distance, would say that it is a firefly coming and going. In the same way, their intellect should experience that an incarnation of peace has come to give them peace. All the peaceless souls everywhere should be drawn to the sacred place of peace and the basis of the rays of peace. Just as a thirsty person is automatically drawn to water, in the same way, souls should be drawn to you souls who are incarnations of peace. Now, experiment with this power of silence even more. The power of silence can enable your thoughts to reach other souls even faster than a wireless. The power of science is able to bring about transformation, growth, destruction, creation, upheaval, and also give comfort. However, the special tool for the power of silence is pure thought. With the tool of thought, you are able to see the successful form of whatever you want. First of all, experiment with this on yourself. Experiment with any illness of the body. Then, with the power of silence, any form of karmic bondage will be experienced in the form of a sweet relationship. Bondage is always bitter, whereas a relationship is sweet. With the power of silence, this suffering of karma, the bitter bondage of karma, will be experienced as a line drawn on water. There won't be any feeling of being one who is suffering, of being one who is going through that suffering, but you will continue to see that seeing of karmic accounts as a detached observer. It is because of the double illness, that of the body together with the weakness of the mind, that it becomes visible as a very severe form of suffering. However, experience double power by becoming totally detached and loving to the Father. Then this double power will enable you to be victorious over the power of any karmic account. No matter how severe the illness is, there won't be any experience of pain or suffering. You refer to this, in other words, as experiencing a crucifix to be a thorn. Experiment in this way at such a time and see for yourself. Some children do this. Continue to experience this with your body, mind, and sanskars, and continue to move forward. Research in this way. Don't look at one another and ask, what is this one doing? What did this one do? Don't look at whether the older ones are doing it or not, that the older ones are not doing it, but the younger ones are doing it. Don't look at any of that. Go ahead in the experience of I first, because this is a matter of your own internal power. When you engage yourself in experimenting in this way by yourself and continue to move forward, then the combined power of silence of each one will create an impact on the world. You have now taken the first step and given an invitation for the World Peace Conference. However, only when the treasure of the power of silence is revealed collectively will you receive invitations. O incarnation of peace and incarnation of power, come to this place of peacelessness and give peace. Nowadays, in service, whenever there is an occasion of peacelessness, on someone's death, people invite you to come and give peace. It is gradually becoming more and more well known that the Brahma Kumaris can give peace. In this way, you will receive invitations for every situation of peacelessness. Just as during illness you don't remember anyone but your doctor, so too, no one except you incarnations of peace will be visible in any type of situation of peacelessness. Therefore, now the Shakti army and the Pandav army should especially experiment with the power of silence. Experiment with it and demonstrate it to others. Reveal the center, focal point of the power of silence. Do you understand what you have to do? Nowadays, in the name of the double foreign children, even all the other children continue to receive treasures. Wherever all of you children have come from, Bap Dada is pleased to see the deep love of all the children everywhere. Bap Dada is seeing all the children that have come from all the different countries of all 5 continents. All of you have performed wonders. You have all brought about the practical form of the effort that you aimed for. How many VIPs came from abroad in total? 75. And how many VIPs came from Bharat? 700. Bharat had a very good specialty in the form of journalists, and 75 coming from abroad is not a small thing. Many came. Next year, many more will come. The gate for coming has now opened. Earlier, the teachers from abroad used to say that it was very difficult to bring VIPs from abroad, that no such people were visible. Now, you have seen them. Let there be obstacles. If there were no obstacles, Vigan, in the task of Brahmins, there couldn't be that fire of love, Lagan. Otherwise, you would become careless. This is why, according to the drama, obstacles come to increase your love. Many will now receive that enthusiasm when they hear the sound from each one individually. Children have performed very good wonders. You have shown very good proof of service. You have become instruments to give them a chance for service. The sound of one has easily spread to others. Those from America have worked very hard. You maintained courage well. According to the drama, it was those from abroad who brought the instrument who would spread the maximum sound of all. The children from Bharat also made very good effort, and as a result of that effort, a good number of people have come. Now, the special souls of Bharat will come. Acha, to all the children who have come from abroad, and to all the children from Bharat, to all those who have the one special pure thought of hoisting the flag of the Father's revelation in every corner of the world, to those who have such pure thoughts, to the world transformer, world benefactor souls, to the most elevated souls, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada meeting groups. Having come to the land of blessings, have you taken blessings? To experience the self, to be constantly with the Father, is to receive the greatest blessing of all from the Father. To be constantly in the remembrance of the Father means to stay constantly with Him. Then you will be constantly happy. Whenever any thoughts about a situation comes, have the Father's company, and everything will end, and you will continue to dance in happiness. Therefore, always remember this method of remaining constantly happy, and also continue to show others this method. Also, give others the means to remain happy. Then all souls will consider you to be a deity of happiness because the world today needs happiness the most. Continue to give that. Remember your title of being a deity of happiness. You will continue to receive blessings from the Father through the balance of remembrance and service. Maintaining a balance is the greatest art. When you have balance in everything, you easily become number one. It is balance that will give visions of a blissful life. By constantly being aware of keeping balance and experiencing all attainments, you yourself will move forward and you will also help others move forward. Constantly maintain the awareness that you are the souls who have been remembered as the handful out of multi-millions, those who know the Father and have attained the Father. Stay in this happiness and your face will become a mobile service center. Just as people come to service center to receive the Father's introduction, so too they will continue to receive the Father's introduction from your cheerful face. Bapdada considers every child to be worthy in this way. So many service centers have been created. Therefore, always remember that while walking, moving around, and eating and drinking, you just have to do the Father's service through your face and behavior. Then you will easily become constant yogis. You children have been giving cooperation through your zeal and enthusiasm for service from the beginning. Bapdada will also give cooperation to your souls for 21 births and keep you comfortable. You will not have to make effort. Eat, drink, and enjoy the fortune of the kingdom of heaven. For half the cycle, the word effort won't exist. You have come to create such a fortune. Bapdada meeting Kumars. Kumars have a lot of energy in their life. They can do what they want. This is why Bapdada is especially pleased to see the Kumars, because you use your energy for the task of construction instead of for destruction. Each and every one of you Kumars is using your energy for making the world new. You are carrying out such an elevated task. One Kumar can carry out 10 tasks. Therefore, Bapdada is proud of you Kumars, of how you have made your Kumar life worthwhile. You are such special souls, are you not? You have made a decision for your life at a very good time. You haven't made a mistake in taking this decision, have you? You are sure, are you not? What if someone were to pull you, saying that this is wrong? Even if the unlimited souls of the world stay on one side and only you are on the other side, what would happen? Say, I am not alone, but the Father is with me. Bapdada is happy that you have created your life and have become instruments to create the lives of many others. While giving a response of the letters, Bapdada recorded a message for all the children. Bapdada heard not just the letters, but also all the sweet, melodious sounds of the songs of the heart of all long lost and now found, loving, cooperative, and serviceable children. The more you children remember Baba from your heart, so Bap Dada remembers you children multi-million times more. He makes you emerge and gives you love and feeds you Toli. Even now, the Toli is in front of you. Now, you children are in front of the Father. The cake is being cut. All of you children are eating that cake. Bap Dada heard all the news of the stage and of service of all the children. All of you have good zeal and enthusiasm for service. Whatever little obstacles of Maya you face now are nothing new. Maya just comes to give you a test paper. Don't be afraid of Maya. Consider her to be a toy and play with her, and she won't attack you. Instead, she will bid you farewell and go to sleep comfortably. Therefore, don't think too much about what happened. It happened, and so put a full stop, and whatever else remains to be done, fulfill that multi-million-fold. Continue to move forward and make others move forward. Bap Dada is with you, and Maya's game will no longer work. Therefore, don't be afraid. Dance and sing in happiness. Your kingdom is now about to come. O self-sovereign souls, your fortune of the kingdom of the world is waiting for you. Acha, Bap Dada is giving lots and lots of love and remembrance and the blessing of being free from obstacles to all of you. Bap Dada is also remembering the children who have not been able to come here due to lack of money. Although you have little money, you are emperors because what the kings of today don't have, you souls have accumulated eternally and for birth after birth. Bap Dada is giving lots of love and remembrance to such emperors of the land without sorrow and the emperors of the future world. Such children are here with their heart and there with their body. This is why Bap Dada gives personal love and remembrances, seeing all the children to be personally in front of him. Acha? Question. On what basis can you attain the power of discrimination? Answer. A clear intellect. Instead of thinking of too many things, stay in remembrance of one Father. Remain clear with the Father, and you will attain the power of discrimination. On the basis of this, you will easily be able to take a decision about everything. Whatever is the situation at any time, whatever is the mood of those who are in contact with you, to be able to interact with them and instantly to discern them accordingly is a great power. Question. What is the sign of the true moths who sacrifice themselves to the flame? Answer. Those who sacrifice themselves to the flame become like the flame. When you merge in him, you become like him. Just as the flame shows everyone's the path, so with light equal to that of the flame, continue to show others the path. You are not those who wander along the path. The question of whether to do this or that has now finished. You know how to put a full stop, So just stay in remembrance and do service, and all other spinning will end. If any type of spinning still remains, then you go around in circles everywhere. Sometimes it would be spinning of being caught up with relations, sometimes spinning of your own nature and sanskars. When all spinning ends and you have completely sacrificed yourself, then to sacrifice yourself in this way means to die alive completely. You will have no one but the flame. Blessing, may you be an example, and with the power to accommodate, create an atmosphere of unity. The beats that are alike, those who have love for one, who are stable in a constant stage, who follow the directions of one, and who are united with one another, even in their thoughts, are threaded in the rosary. However, only when you have the power to accommodate will the atmosphere of unity be created. If there is any difference in a situation, then merge that difference, for only then will there be unity amongst yourselves. Then you will come close to one another and become examples. Slogan: imbibe spirituality in every thought, word, and deed, for only then will there be that sparkle in service. Om Shanti.